Hey, Tim.
He's called Taco Tim, and he'll do anything to avoid the cameras.
Why don't you stop and talk to me? What do you have to hide?
Literally driving over freshly mowed grass to get away.
Where are you going, Tim?
What spicy secret is Taco Tim hiding inside his modest factory? Taco-shaped fortune cookies. But this isn't a story about a Mexican food combination plate. It's a cautionary tale of if a deal sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Jim and Carol Frank say when Tim McQuiston approached them to invest in his taco cookie company, Lucky Taco, they ate it up.
It was a very clever thing wrapped in plastic.
They lost much of their life savings in the 2008 stock market crash and thought fortune cookies shaped like tacos would make a lot of money.
There was a lot of anxiety about what we were going to do to make that money last, what little there was left of it.
The Franks claim McQuiston offered 12% interest on a one-year loan. Sounds like a yummy deal, right? But there was one problem. All they had left was the equity in their quaint farmhouse outside Milwaukee.
You know, he said, your house is paid for, isn't it?
They claim McQuiston convinced them to take out a $100,000 mortgage so he could buy a new cookie machine. And this wasn't your grandmother's cookie machine. It was the Rolls-Royce of cookie machines, a Fosni 5000 imported from Italy. The Franks say McQuiston came back for seconds. They gave him another 35 G's, this time at 28.6% interest, and thirds, asking for another 30,000. It's been 6 years, and they say they're still waiting for the cash.
He never seemed to be making a lot of cookies. Do you remember that?
Right.
And they're not alone. Stan Johnson loaned McQuiston $95,000.
Once he gets the money, you never hear from him again.
Bob Beezer coughed up $114,000.
He says, you want to get in on a new machine that I need to buy.
They all say they had no clue there were other investors in Lucky Taco until this bakery owner said she wanted to buy the business. But before Myrna Ray Haney would write a check to McQuiston, she asked how much money he owed and to whom. In these emails obtained by our Milwaukee affiliate WITI, McQuiston tells Myrna Ray his debt grew from $700,000 to $1 million to $2 million.
Oh my God, there's 18 people on here. And she started calling them.
Myrna Ray added it up. The total, over 2.6 million smackers.
I was flabbergasted.
And we practically fell on the floor. We couldn't believe that.
Everybody thought they were the only person doing this.
So instead of buying the business, Myrna Ray reported McQuiston to the Hustisford, Wisconsin police.
It's an absolute scam.
It's criminal.
Definitely criminal.
Actually, no, it's not criminal, according to the district attorney. The DA says, I do not believe that Mr. McQuiston has committed a crime, and suggests the investors take him to civil court.
Should you be held criminally responsible?
No.
After making his grassy getaway, Taco Tim McQuiston finally sat down with WITI to tell his side of the story.
My intent is to get everybody paid.
McQuiston says his biggest order has been between 10 and 20 cases of cookies, hardly a fortune in fortune cookies. He blames his lack of cookie production on faulty equipment and heart surgery. There was no one there to bake cookies. McQuiston is the only employee.
So you have no employees that are doing factory work?
No.
Sales, deliveries?
No.
This is just you?
Right.
Court records show he owes nearly $1.7 million in unpaid civil judgments, debts he allegedly failed to disclose to his investors.
I guarantee you it was a lot of money.
Where did it go?
Absolutely. Well, it went to pay rent, went to pay utilities, it went to pay for trade shows.
McQuiston apparently didn't pay the rent on time and has a $131,000 court judgment against him. Now McQuiston has a new idea: cannoli-shaped cookies. But Italian-themed desserts might be too rich and a little too late for the Franks.
It's kind of like tearing my heart out.
They're about to lose their home, and they say they're telling their tale about Taco Tim to warn others. Be careful with your retirement money, or you might end up left with nothing.
Now, police say investors have the option now to sue Taco Tim in civil court. However, most investors say there is little point since Taco Tim is already more than $4 million in debt. They doubt now that they will ever see a single penny.